expected to give a 10% contribution towards affordable housing to be built, then the next stage from that is 2 to 5 dwellings is 20% contribution, and it's staged up then to 35% contribution on 6.
Yes.
Developers will pay people off. They pay off to get the land, so they can get all the executive housing, and they pay you off.
Anybody
Right.
who wants to put 5 or 6 houses above would be an on-site contribution of affordable housing. Below the 6 is a financial contribution which will go to affordable housing developments anywhere else. Yeah. And that money's ring-fenced then. Now that's the policy, and I can assure you it's the toughest in the whole country. Nobody has tried this. The whole of Devon are watching the outcome of this inspector's hearing. All we know is it's on the 8th of August at this moment. It was a real grilling of the examination. I sat through it, and we held our ground really firmly against half a dozen developers who were represented there, who were obviously arguing the total different direction, that our targets were too high and their profits would therefore be untenable. But you expect that from developers. But that was the situation. We battled long and hard. We just hope the inspector now upholds our position. But we're in there.
What's the percentage of affordable housing in Sherwood?
Yet to be finalised. The developer had offered, the latest is 36.5%, but that's without grants. Now we would expect that to come up to at least 45%. If we can get more by way of grant, we'll naturally be pushing for the 50% target, which is on the Plymouth Urban Fringe. But Sherwood can't be taken in isolation because there is so much else that is expected out of the development as well as the affordable housing. There's all the eco side of it, there's the transport, there's the roads issues. There are huge sums expecting out of that development. And the developers will be taking the position, of course, you know, you can only squeeze so much out of us. You know, we can't go there. So there are arguments ongoing, literally day-to-day basis.
Well, in a falling housing market, it's not going to happen, is it? You get 10-20% drop in house prices, there's just no way.
That's
the
difficulty we face at the moment.
Yeah,
and
so
that's where the developers are coming from. I know that consultation is being arranged with you and a meeting being called, which Jill has detailed.
No. The consultation process that we've just spent many months going through, the community has made a response
on your DPD.
And we now understand it's going to be shelved.
You're not lost any of that. It's not shelved. It's still there.
Okay, so which top three things from the consultation that you've changed as a direct result of the consultation?
Well, it's not been.
Because we haven't.
It's not been finalised in any way yet to take forward any stages of that process. What you've got to accept is what we're trying to do is speed up the whole process for all of the districts. And what we want to do is try and bring Totnes in line with it.
No,
but all that consultation is not lost.
We were told right at the beginning by Lee Bray that we couldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He wanted to see the Totnes and Dartington DPD.
Yes, that was the case.
And now any delay would be fatal for other areas. We've had the consultation on that basis. It should go ahead. You should take into account what the community has said, make the changes that the community wants, and go ahead with it. And that's what we want today.
The process for that, if we went down that route, will not bring it forward any quicker than it would under this changed route that we're going down to now for Totnes. We want to try and get all of the districts through at the same time under this revised system. We have had a change of direction in the way we want to progress it because certain stages are being rumoured, I don't think it's been finalised yet by government, as being dropped out of the process. That is great as far as we're concerned because it became... No, there have been so many parts of the LDF process that have become unwieldy, unworkable. The government introduced this scheme to speed the process up. What it's in fact done is delayed it. The amount of authorities that have now gone to the government and said, how the hell can we progress? Because it's just kind of stuck in a rut. We can't move forward on anything with this process. And the government are having to recognise this. What we're wanting to do now is bring forward a different route. And I can assure you that what's in your consultation is not lost. They are windfall sites that we're not anticipating. They will come forward and we'll have to address each one on its merits.
are restricted until the date that you set. So they're better
Did you do that yourself?
and build on those sites. They're all ring fenced from this DPD.
I'm not saying that at all.
Potentially each site that you've identified as a potential building could be